Are you guys still using your driver's license as just an ID proof? If so, then today's video is going to help you understand some of the upgrades that you can do to your driver's license to get into the job market in Ontario. Before I start talking about the upgrades to your license to a commercial license, did you know that preparing for these upgrades only take you 2 to 3 months in total? Along with that, these upgrades are not too expensive. On top of it, if you are a working individual or you are studying in Canada, you can still prepare for these by spending a few hours in your week here and there. So without further ado, let's talk about these upgrades. In Ontario, the government offers in total 12 driving classes, out of which 7 are considered the commercial driving classes. I have divided these classes into 3 broad categories for better understanding. First of them being is a school bus driver. Then we have non-school bus drivers or passenger drivers. At the end, we have cargo hauling, or we can say non-passenger driving class. Let's start with our first category, which is the school bus drivers. If you want to become a school bus driver in Ontario, you have 2 options. One of them being is Class B and the other one is Class E. The only difference between these 2 classes is the number of passengers that you can have in the bus. If you are holding a Class B driving license, you can have more than 24 kids in the bus. However, if you are a Class E holder, then you can have only up to 24 kids including the driver. Well, school bus driving does comes with some benefits and limitations. Let's talk about its benefits first. It is best suitable for somebody who is looking for a set schedule to work. Along with that, if you work as a school bus driver, you can opt for some health and medical benefits as well as benefits after your retirement. Along with that, you get paid time off. Let's talk about the limitations that comes with school bus driving. I think the number one drawback, or I would say it's a huge responsibility when it comes to school bus driving, is that you have to drive kids and their safety is your responsibility. The other thing that comes with this job is you have to wake up early. We know that our school starts early in the morning, so you have to be an early riser to be a school bus driver. Now let's talk about what can be your entry-level package, or how high can you go when it comes to school bus driving. Well, your entry package can go from somewhere around 37 to 39,000 annually, and it can go as high as 49 to 50,000 per year. Now let's talk about our next category, which is the non-school bus driving classes. Under this, you have 2 options, Class C and Class F. When it comes to Class C, you can have more than 24 passengers in the bus. Under this, once you get this kind of license, the options that are open for you is driving any regular bus which can have you haul more than 24 passengers, and then you can also look for any specialized transit buses like TTC or Brampton Transit or Mississauga Transit. These kind of jobs come with a lot of benefits. You can have medical and health benefits. Along with that, there are retirement plans that you get offered with. The limitation with this kind of job is that you have to be flexible with your schedule. You may not have your weekends off, and it comes with a huge responsibility of having several lives in the bus, and then you are responsible for their safety. With the salary package of these kind of jobs, you can look forward to having a starting package from somewhere around 45,000, and it goes as high as 78 to 80,000 for an experienced driver. Now, other than Class C, there is another option, which is Class F if you are interested in non-school bus driving. Class F lets you have limited number of passengers in the vehicle, which is equals to 10, including the driver. With Class F, you are looking forward to getting job opportunities in paramedics. You can drive vehicle for paramedics, ambulance, and then minivans where businesses have their employees traveling from one location to another, so frequent pickups and frequent drops of employees. but you have to be cautious about the number of passengers that you have. Some of the limitations here with Class F is, again, you are having people in your vehicle, so you have to be cautious about their safety. Another limitation is, again, your schedule cannot be fixed. You may have to get along with a flexible schedule. The benefits that come with Class F is, first, it comes with health and medical benefits, and some of the companies offer you retirement packages. That's one of the benefits. If you're working for paramedics, you may get offered paid time off. The other benefit I think that comes with this class of license is, if you are driving for businesses where one business is involved in frequent pickups and drops of employees, I think you can get into a business where you can have your own mini car, and then you can get into a contract with the companies for transportation of the employees. So if I talk about their salary package, I think the entry-level position can expect to get somewhere around 48 to 49,000, and it goes as high as 75 to 76,000. Now our last category is non-passenger, or we can say cargo hauling category, and this is the most lucrative category out of all the licenses. So two classes that comes under these category is Class D and Class A. With Class D, you can drive semi-trucks, a combination of truck and trailer, but the difference between these two classes is the weight that you can haul. So if I am driving a semi-truck and I'm connected to a trailer, the gross weight of the entire thing should be less than 4,600 kilograms. Whereas if I am an A holder, then I can haul a trailer connected to the truck. Its weight can be more than 4,600 kilograms. Now with these two classes, the limitation can be the flexibility of the schedule, especially when you are A class holder. As you all know that A class holders need to travel long distances, especially to US, Canada runs, which can be quite a challenging lifestyle. However, the pay for these two classes is comparatively more than other commercial driving licenses. Now let's talk about the salary packages for D and A licenses. For D, your salary package may start from somewhere around 60K and go as far as good 75 to 80K. Now, and if we talk about Class A license holders, your salary package can again start from 65K and it can go as far as 90. Or you can also have higher pay if you upgrade your A license and combine it with hauling certain products, like if you do tankers, if you do hazardous material, then your pay can increase. Or if you do, like, let's say oversized products, so your pay can increase according to the additions to your license. Now the last class that we have here is Class Z. Some people call it Class Z, but it's basically it's an endorsement to your already existing commercial license. So if I call Class D and A, you can combine them with Z in cases where you are driving a vehicle which is air brakes equipped. So meaning, if you are driving a vehicle which operates on air brakes, you are required to have Class Z endorsed on your license. So for most of the Class A holders, these vehicles run on air brakes, so you are it's a compulsion to have your Z endorsed with A. But for other categories, if you see any of the equipment that you are operating, any of the trucks or vehicle that has air brakes equipped in them, then you have to have a Z endorsement on your license. So this was a little brief about the commercial driving license options that are available for individuals in Ontario. We will have a brief explanation and conversation about AZ license in particular in the upcoming video. So I hope this helps to pick the right license for you. Before steering ahead, let's learn together, and I will see you at the next time.